Hey everyone, it's Vicky Lynn. Wow, wow, wow. That's all I could say right now. So, everything that I've went through for the last couple of days after this fire ceremony, it has just been so powerful, so much learning in it, and also to learning about how to hold energies, how to release all energies, because I am healing the world, and so I took on some of that. Plus, also to a lot of things actually resonated with me that the way I eat. I can't eat that way anymore because our bodies are turning high vibrational and they can't eat low vibrational foods. It's becoming too difficult. And your body will show you. Your body will completely show you because you will feel um, after you eat something, you'll feel like lack of energy. You will feel just yucky. You'll even feel nauseated, and it's just like but it tasted so good at the time. Our bodies are rising up to the vibration of what we're carrying. So if you notice that, but even if you bless your food, a lot of this, even the food that I'm blessing, is not just working out. So I have to let that go. And so I'm asking for our guides to help us and to help us just let it just go away, that we don't crave it and stuff like that. And that showed up in my life actually a lot lately. I've been asking, and yeah, so they are working with me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And also too, I dealt a lot in the last 2 days because I was carrying all this stuff in my belly, and today I feel a lot better. And thank you, Eileen. Hey, thank you. Eileen she's a healer, and she came down and helped me. We are both light language speakers, and yeah, it was so powerful. It was so powerful. And thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you, Thomas, for yesterday, for all the powerful healings from all of you. Absolutely, from all of you. And that's how it works. We all need to become together as a community um, and help each other. We can't do this by ourselves. Nobody can do this by themselves. And so I'm going to share a couple things that happened with me yesterday. And I don't want to bring the dramatic around it, just the edges, just because we are all uh, evolving. We are all on our own journey. And with me discussing it, maybe it'll help you in your journey. Wow, they're telling me that it will. And so yesterday I'm on Facebook and we're doing healings, and it's so powerful, so powerful. I did a bee healing with actually two friends, Elaine and Thomas. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Bees are creation, and they are everywhere around me right now, and around Thomas and around Elaine, and bees are creation. Your universe is showing you what's going to show up in your life, because look at nature. Look at what your yard is doing. Look at what your environment is doing. Your universe is showing what's going to show up. And like right now, I have a sense that I'm in spring, which is everything is blossoming. So my life is going to blossom, and I feel like I'm going to really take off. Um, I don't know. I just feel it like in the next 6 weeks, my life is going to completely do a 360, and something's going to happen. And I feel that. I feel it to the core of me. Where it's coming from, I don't know. It's a knowing. So with that, um, also too, uh, the seasons are changing. Like everybody's saying it's Christmas. I don't feel Christmas. I feel spring. That's what I feel in my body. And actually, I watched a show, and it's on Gaia, and it was showing that right before the polar shift, people would feel differently in their body. Even nature would be showing them differently, even though the calendar date is showing something. You're feeling it in a different aspect. So, and also too, Arion is gonna come through, because there's been a lot of questions that I've been asking, a lot of questions that I've been asking. And so Arion's got a huge message. She's already told me a little bit about what's coming forward, and I can already tell it's good. There's going to be a lot of information in this. Wow, and I can feel him coming, but I want him to wait a minute. And also too, yesterday when I was on Facebook, I went in and I noticed that this guy, and I ask, is this judgment? Because he was putting out to the world about all this stuff. And I just said, be the light, don't be the dark, because he was on one of the light worker pages. I don't even remember. So anyway, and no judgment. I was asking, is this judgment? And sometimes we got to be the voice for that other person's inner child. And so I asked, and they said no, to proceed. Well, he had listed a whole bunch of stuff of why he needs to promote this stuff. And I said, well, instead of that, you need to start working on you. So I told him about my videos, and he was like, oh, you're trying to promote your videos. I believe one way, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, I went into that energy. And um, all of us light workers are holding a certain light, and we are spreading it out to the world. Did I do wrong? No. Did he do wrong? No. But the thing is, it just shows what levels we are playing in our roles. That's it. You know what I mean? He's not even born. He's not even he's, and I feel maybe he's a little bit like in vitro, you know what I mean? But the thing is, and in that there's no judgment in that. There's no judgment. It's just a fact. You know what I mean? And a fact is a fact is a fact. So anyway, with that, I asked the universe, I said, okay, I'm going to send him love. And I didn't tell him any of that, but I sent him love. And then I was like, I'm going to delete him. I don't want to see his post. I just send love to that. And they compromised. It's all right. It's all right, because there's no judgment in that. So I hit delete and block. He cannot see my stuff. And I send him love, but I put a spark in his heart somewhere in his heart. And so yeah, whatever. I did the work, and that's what just because somebody is in our life, sometimes you got to be the voice of that, but not in a egotistical way, in a gentle way. You know what I mean? Just like, okay, she's like my daughter. She's completely like my daughter. She's actually my daughter's best friend, and she's black. So, and we were many lifetimes we have spent playing this role as mother and daughter. So anyway, and yes, Brittany, I'm talking about you. So anyway, she put this video on just as a joke. But I could feel her energy behind that joke. And all she was saying is that this is a racist and blah, blah, blah. And I'm using this as a guide. I could feel her energy behind it. The universe doesn't know real from unreal. If you're seeing it, if you're feeling it, the universe is going to throw you out that because you're saying you want to experience that. So I told Brittany, I was like, Brittany, do you realize what you're putting out there? And she goes, yeah, but it was a joke. And she goes, but then she backpedaled and she goes, I was literally thinking, should I do it? So her soul had already known, but her ego overplayed that, and then it proceeded. The thing is that think about what you do, because if you are putting energy behind it, you're putting it out there to the world, absolutely out there to the world. And just like with this guy, I'm sending love to him. I'm completely sending love to him. But I can see, even in our light workers, how many have shifted just since this 5D, 3D, all this has happened. Because 5D is already here. 5D is already here. 3D is the residue. But I can see light workers that are saying they're light workers, but they are putting a lot of dark out because of their opinions. And not that I am not putting out my opinions, but and I don't want to put out any of my judgments, but the thing is, I'm working from heart-centered, and not that I don't get caught up in my ego, but at least I do it behind closed doors, and I ask for guidance, and I'm very aware. Not that I don't like when somebody popped up in my life and I just went to this moment of darkness, and I thank that for showing up, but I said, no, I'm the person. If you look at people, you can see what they're doing behind closed doors. Literally, you can see what they're doing behind closed doors. Are they coming from heart, or are they coming from the vibration level that they're at, which is not good, bad, or indifferent? It just is. It just is. You're playing your role in school. Literally, you're playing your role in school. So what part are you playing? So if you're playing a part that you're playing the victim, you know what? Eventually, that role will be different. And how do you know you're playing the victim? Because you're blaming the world. You're blaming the world for everything that's showing up in your life. Everything, everything, everything. And all that victim role is saying is that your inner child saying, hey, I'm here. I can help you with your story. I know the way. But you haven't paid attention to any of that your whole entire life. None. You know what I mean? Even though that voice pops up in your mind and your heart all the time, you ignore it. So that's what you're throwing out to the universe. I'm not going to pay attention to me, so I'm going to throw it out there. And also too, if you're an ego and you're in a conversation and you're like, I can't wait to talk. I'm just going to put my shit on it. Think about that. Does it really need to be said? Absolutely. And I have been caught up in that, even in the spiritual realm, because sometimes I'm like, oh, I want to tell them this and I want to tell them that, but really doesn't need to be told to the whole. And so a lot of times now I ask, does this need to be told? And sometimes yes, sometimes no. And like right now, I can feel heaviness with that. So we're going to let all that go. Going to let all that go right now. And the thing is, even though I'm making this video right now, I'm heart-centered, I know the universe already knows who's going to watch it. So I'm clearing on that whole level. So I'm allowing Mother Gaia to take all this stuff, and don't filter what you give Mother Gaia. She wants it all. She doesn't know lightness and dark. She only knows wholeness. So give it all to her. That's what she's here for. She's going to transmute all that crap. All of it. All of it. So give it all. Put your feet on the ground. Earthing is amazing. It really, really heals your body. And to do that, you know what? Put your feet on concrete is good because of earth. You can put it on grass. Grass kind of it's not as strong. Dirt is amazing. Connection, complete connection is dirt. So an asphalt, no. So anyway, with all that, I'm gonna bring them forward. But first, I want to do pull a couple cards for Mary, Queen of Angels. I'm very connected to these cards. I'm very connected to, and also too, through watching, through learning, my abilities have become so strong. I can watch a video of somebody who says that they're a healer, or about somebody that's out there. It's so funny. And there is no judgment in this. It's just showing me what people are putting out to the world. And so I was watching this person, and so when I'm watching him, I go into his energy, and this is what I feel like. He's going out and he's collecting a whole bunch of information, and then he's putting it back out to the world. But there's no healing. It's just stuff. He's just putting stuff back on you. So when I walked away from his stuff, not that it was wrong, right, or indifferent, I felt heavy. I felt like I had been bombarded with shit, with more stuff, even though it was all spiritual stuff. It was all spiritual stuff. And all of it was true. But he hasn't done his inside work. Oh, I didn't mean to say that. But he hadn't done his inside work. So what he's doing is he's putting all of his stuff out there that is his stuff on you, and you're accepting that. That's how it works. So I felt heavy and so I'm clearing that because I still feel heavy in you. So let's clear that and send him love. Absolutely. Absolutely. And also, too, if I say anything, it doesn't resonate, it's not meant for you. Absolutely. So whatever resonates in your body, it'll make you feel uplifted. It'll make you feel better. Also, too, I was watching this other healer. And, oh, man, everything she was saying, I was resonating with her. Well, then she goes, I have some thoughts about this descending masters, angels, and she said something else. They're clearing me right now. But instantly I felt this energy pop in and just drop at her throat. And like, I felt like she was hanging herself. Like she was completely hanging herself. And it's just a belief that she has. It completely is a belief that she has. And the thing is that we do that all the time. We self-sabotage. So I'm always checking in. Is this my stuff? Is it their stuff? Whose stuff is this? You know what I mean? And even when it's their stuff, I heal it. And so I'm shown, even when that I posted that he needs to start doing inner work, I'm not going to do that anymore. What I'm going to do is I will put it that they will wake up in the morning and they will realize that. I will do it from a spiritual level because I'm not going to put any more stuff on anybody. Everybody's going through a lot. Everybody's going through a lot. You can see light workers are turning dark. Dark is turning light. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. And you know what? Everybody's all about this presidential thing. Well, you know what? Thank God. Thank God. Because you know what? Donald Trump is going to make you turn within. He is. He's going to make you get on your hands and knees and pray to God. Bless that. Bless that. I see where this world is going. And it's only but beauty. It's only but beauty. But if you choose to go down the road, the path of the turbulence, may you do so. Wow. May you do so. So, um, um, okay, let's let all this stuff go because you know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. One president was going to take us down the fast track. One president was going to make us linger. I am voting for the fast track because we've been lingering for a very, very, very long time. Very long time. So, Donald Trump, thank you because you are going to make us go within. You are completely going to make us go within because we will have to find ourselves because there ain't shit out here. So, thank you, Donald Trump. I send you love. I send you love, and I fill your heart with abundance and not darkness. I feel like he wears a powerful mask. And wow, that is just coming through big time. So the cards that I'm going to draw right now, and I know a lot was said right now, but it needed to be said. And we're all going through our stuff. We are literally all going through our stuff. So love the darkness and the light. And that's what I've been doing. Even though I've talked about that might trigger you. Maybe something that I said triggered you. And actually, I feel that kind of in my body right now. Go into those triggers, and we're going to send healing to that, and because those triggers are showing you where you need to heal in your body. So kasalamo kitasalamo sikapo talini asalamo saki. Thank you. It was very gentle. It was very gentle. So it's just exterior stuff that it's just a belief that you think it's got to be some way, or I think it's got to be some way, or somebody's think. Believe me, nobody knows nothing. I only tell what needs to be told. Whatever's coming through me needs to be said. So, yeah, and that's where I leave it. So we're going to pull 3 cards. Let's see how this plays out. Wow, wow, wow. I could already see it playing out very strongly. Okay. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I have to tell you, I love validation. Validation is so powerful to me because you know what? And because they are helping us and we need them, and not need, I want to switch that word. We're allowing them to help us through this. This journey is hard. This journey takes a lot of effort. It really does. So with that, the first card was pulled is Father. Father in this card deck means God. So with that, God is bringing forward. God is with all of us through all of this. Absolutely. God is through with all of this. And the second card I pulled is family. We are all family. Even the dark ones are our family. All of us are family. We're just at different levels in school. Nothing more. Nothing more. You know what I mean? And then what's the third card I pulled? Truth. There's truth in all this. So, look at your life. Look at your environment. What part are you playing in school? Are you sending love? Do you have a judgment about Donald Trump, what president, who, what's thinking, blah, blah, blah? Do you have a judgment? If you do, as my learning for the last 2 weeks, I send them with love. I send them with love. And I let go of all that stuff. And then if you need to go deeper, work on a spiritual level. Absolutely work on a spiritual level because we can do that. We can do it. Me and Thomas did a bee portal. Let me tell you, that was so powerful. And he took a picture. And if you go to my Facebook on Vicki Lynn, you'll see the portal bees because he took a picture as we're doing this. And wow, thank you. Thank you all for having my back. The ones in the physical and the ones that are behind my back, because I feel like I have a whole universe behind my back. I literally feel like I have a whole universe, and we all do, but how in touch are you with them? And there's no judgment in that. And all the ones that are on the course, thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you forgot to do something, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. The only reason that they're telling you that you forgot to do this is just a reminder. Don't go into self-guilt. And if you go into self-guilt, look at their coming forward. If you go into, oh my God, they're stopping. If you, okay, forget it. They're coming forward. So, thank you. I feel their love already. So I'm grounding in. Wow. Wow. So, Take a deep breath, go to heart center, connect at the heart, ground into Mother Gaia, connect into source. Do not listen to my words. Feel the vibration, feel the knowing, know the knowing. For we are all one at heart center connected. Breathe in, breathe in. Ah, dear ones, I, Arion, am very excited to be here. And yes, we do have much to talk about as of right now. And yes, this channel has been a little long-winded today, but in that it is all good. In that it is all truth. In that it is all uplifting, enlightening. Many words you could add to it. But we have been having many questions, even from this channel and even from the ones that are working at heart center level. The one thing is, dear one, in a channel, it has been brought up, and this channel has been brought up, if I am of her higher self. And in a way, I am of her higher self. We are all connected. We are not disconnected. Everyone's got to put their human stuff, their human beliefs, their human knowledge, all that on this. This is being human. Accept that it is all right. But we will go into what is real on this side. On this side, we are all connected. So yes, it is of her higher self, but beyond. Beyond that, we are pulling in, and I am very connected to this dear one. And so when I come in to her body, I carry such a big, heavy energy that I can do more if I push her aside, so she kind of goes to the back of herself, and then I am fully present into Mother Gaia, and I carry what you would say a strong explosion type energy. And some, I feel right now, would say that what is a heavy energy? A heavy energy is high expansion. It is actually very light, but in these bodies, it would be considered very heavy because these bodies cannot consume the bigness of this energy. We are clearing some blockages that we are feeling at heart centered right now. And when I come forward, if I ever do that stop thing, it is usually because I am clearing this being or other beings that we are being attracted to. Yes, dear one, there has been many of darkness showing up in even this physical life of this channel, but even in all that you are seeing on your TV, on your things you hold in your hands, the phone is what you would call it. You are seeing the light and dark shifting. And in that, in August, July of this last year, fifth dimensional energy was locked in. There literally is no more of the third dimensional energy. But in a way, there is. There is residue that we are clearing up, residue that it is coming forward. So those are all going to be the more turbulent lives that people have chosen. They have chosen to experience the turbulence in their life, and they will be showing at that at accelerated rate. And in that accelerated rate, they have chose that. And even in that, it is not wrong, it is not right, it is not a belief, it just is. So all of those who you see that are going down the more accelerated, more turbulent road, just send a blessing, for they have chose that. They literally have chose that. So no judgment in that. There is no judgment in that at all. Dear ones, also too, you will notice the unfolding of many dimensions. All the dimensions now are folding together because we are at a end of the cycle. The end of the cycle is in what we would call an extinction. And do not fear that word extinction, for dear ones, you have lived this many times. You on this planet right now have lived many extinctions. You have lived more than what has been put out to the media. For this, we are letting you know that you are just carrying that energy. Everything is unfolding on top of each other. So lifetimes are coming together. Some might see some truth one way, you might see a truth another way. Neither is right, neither is wrong. It is just showing you that time is unfolding, and really there is no time, but we are associating time because that is the level that you associate it with. But literally, all dimensions are overflowing and all dimensions are coming together. So, in this coming together, you are growing and expanding. Even if you choose the turbulent road, it will only be a turbulent road until you choose it not. Just like with this channel, wanting, she was worried about blocking, deleting this other being. It was her choice to see his post. It was her choice not to see his post. No judgment in either or. So she did the best thing she knew how. She blessed him and blocked him. What power in that? And that's what it takes. Power. Look at your life differently. You are all very powerful beings. Is this what you choose? Is this what you choose to be? Think of how you express your life daily. Are you, when you at the end of the day, do you feel exhausted? Do you feel run down? Do you feel like you've added nothing to this life? Know that you have, because it does not matter what part you are playing. Just ask for a better me tomorrow and you will receive that. Us on the other side are just trying to shake you up to show you there is a different way. It is being shown in many aspects, but some still choose to have blinders on. In that, they will have a different experience. Maybe they will lose everything in their life. Maybe their house will burn down. And not that we are projecting this out, but it is a fact. Life is moving you in severe, severe ways. And so, in these ways, we are just trying to wake you up to the highest version of you so that you can shine your light, so that you can hold your light as we go and shift into this highest paradigm. Because you have done this many, 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 and the many keeps going lifetimes. You are very familiar to this on a soul level. It is only the mask that you wear that is keeping you from your soul level. So through this, we are doing a transmission as of right now, as soon as this channel has started talking, you will receive a healing in all of that. The only way you can discover where you're at is to look within. The truth, the story, the path is all within that child of you. For when that child was born, they knew the path. It is others that have told you how to be, what to wear, who to like, who to dislike. So we are clearing all those paths now. This channel has cleared all of her past lives. She is literally starting new. And with that, beings are showing up from her past because they have felt that. With that, she is stopping all of them from connecting back to her so that there is no life sucking go on. That is not bad, dear one. That is not bad at all. So if somebody is literally sucking the life out of you, disconnect and move forward. It is your choice on how you look. If you choose to stay hostage to your life, accept that, for you have chosen that. And that's what we will show you more of, because you are showing the universe, I choose this. Think about the energies and think about what you are doing in your life. And as this channel said earlier, even think about what you are putting out to the world and what you are watching. Is the person, is the thing, is the being, is whatever in front of you adding higher dimensional experience to your life? Or are they adding just stuff so you have to clear it? Or are they adding darkness? Think about that. But even in the light and dark, they are all well. Just accept it and love that. Because in that, you are all part of that. The darkness is ceasing. You can see it in your world. You can see it. And for one, when all dimensions are collapsed on top of each other, there will be no more darkness. None at all. For then the extinction will have proceeded. And it is already proceeded. For dear ones, even before you have looked into as science level of what has extinction, many things had been extinct before you even got here. So dear ones, in this extinction, it is happening now. But it is not a bad thing. It is not a bad word. It is only a rebirth of the new who you are. So be the light, dear ones. Be the light. Even in all that, be the light. Extinction should be joyful. Extinction should be fresh air. Because the old self, the old stuff is being released, relined, rebalanced. And that you have chosen right now in your lifetime. And we thank you. I know that there has been a lot of information given as of right now. There is a lot of, I feel a lot of stuff from other beings, but that is all right. That is their stuff. That literally is your stuff. And I send healing to that. For all who watch will be sparked in the heart level and be healed at some degree. So watch this, dear ones. You will be healed. And also, too, we are bringing forward. You cannot stay in one emotion all the time. That is chaos. There is unbalance to stay in one emotion all the time. If you stay in anger all the time, then you will receive anger and more anger and more anger. So, and even in that, if you stay in joy and you stay in joy and you stay in joy, the body becomes unbalanced. There is no balance in staying one emotion. So, staying in any being or staying in any place, the only one place you want to stay at an energetic level is peace. Because if you are here and you want to be here, it is unbalanced. You have to be here. And in here is peace, not anger, hatred, all that, love. And love is where you want to be. That's inconstant. But if you are in completely love, as you have put it, or completely joy, as you have put it, the love will run through you, completely run through you, always. But with love, there is no unbalance, no unbalance at all. Because love is not the emotion as you see it. Love is not complete joy. Because if it was complete joy, it would be unbalanced. If it was complete hatred, it would be unbalanced. So let the love just run. It is not the love that you think, dear ones. It is a pure love, a love with nothing on it. It runs through. As this channel has worked, she bypasses the mind and works from the heart. Not always. There are times that she works from the mind, but not very often. But in that, she grows further. She now accepts the peace. And that is the truth of where you want to be. Where love just runs from the top of you all the way through you. with no attachments. Because if you are putting attachments on love, joy, peace, any of that, or hatred, mad, sadness, any of that, it is unbalanced. The only balance is peace and love, the true love that runs through, the true love that has no judgment, the true love that you are. For in that, if you just close your eyes, ground in, you will feel the love penetrating from this channel's heart to your heart. Feel it? This is pure love. Breathe. And we thank you. We thank you, we thank you, we thank you. For you are all on one aspect doing your work. All of you. The dark, the light, wherever you're at in your school of life. You are all doing your work. So, dear ones, we thank you from this on the other side. We are in celebration. You may leave looking at the darkness, but there truly is no darkness. There truly is only light. And we are allowing you to experience that. We send love to all of you. Now, wow. Wow. I don't know what was said, but all I feel is this love in my body. You know what? We're all here to help each other. All of us. We all have little bumps in the road. We all do. So, I send love and light to all of you. All of you. If you want a reading or a healing or whatever, email me. Let me know. Wow. Wow. My heart is just like, I feel so clear. Like, kind of even empty. Like, just light. Just light. I don't even have the tenderness in my belly right now that I've had. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for all your wonderful comments. Thank you for all of you. We are all doing our work. We are all doing our work on some level. Absolutely. Choose what's in your experience. Absolutely. They're telling me that like right now. Choose how you see to see life. So, I send love to you all. May you all be blessed. May you all be blessed. Hey, go to my YouTube, my YouTube channel. Go to my Facebook, Vicki Lynn. Yeah, and check it out. And I do free healings and card readings and all that. So, wow. I just feel so at peace like right now. Like, more balance than I've ever felt. And I know I might say that a lot, but it is. Every time it's more powerful. We are all becoming more powerful beings. We literally are. Not just me, all of us. I send you love and light, my friend. I do.